Okay, hello, can you hear me?
I wanna be somebody. Me 2.0 for you. And when you meet somebody, you're gonna feel the same way I do. I'm gonna say I love you before you say I'm gone. And when that check comes through, I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Never had, years ago when I was growing up, we had to dry everything on the line. We had nothing else to dry, and if it didn't get dried on the line, bad luck. If it rained, bad luck. You know, we never had anything like this to keep it. So now you can just pop it in an hour, it's all dried, and you can put it away. That's modern technology for you. You must have heard it going sometime. Yeah, I think it's good. But it does cost more electricity, of course, when we're talking about these sort of things. But it doesn't matter because we're doing very well with our electricity, actually. It's amazing. Every week we seem to be doing less and less with the electricity because we're watching what we use. We make sure we got everything turned off that we're not using, and it's worked wonders. Yeah. I mean, you know how they say electricity's going up? It hasn't for us. It's come down in the last 3 months than what it used to be last year. So.
Magpies. When I did first come to Australia, and I went to a school in Maui,
Yes.
The biggest bird I ever saw was a sparrow or a starling.
Yeah.
And I got swooped by a magpie.
Oh, that'd be scary.
It scared the hell out of me.
Yes.
I was just a little boy, you know.
Yes, it would. There's another one. What's that? We probably should be feeding. It's only once in a while. We don't do it all the time. Maybe once a week, maybe twice.
Yeah.
So a little bit doesn't hurt. Woo.
And that's because the metabolism changes and they don't realise and they keep eating the way they used to.
Yes.
And yeah, it's
This is like Chelsea now.
well, we know a lot more now than what we used to, don't we? A bit like smoking. We used to smoke. Smoking used to be a social thing. Everybody give you offer you a cigarette. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they used to offer you a cigarette and that'd be a social thing. When you go out to dinner, they used to have big boxes of cigarettes on the table.
I'll tell you about our keys.
No.
Yeah. Somebody lost the car keys, and of course I get the blame for it.
No, you're not getting the blame.
All right, let's put it this way. You say that I had them last, according to Grandpa. But as I said, when I come in the door, if I'd open that door, I've always drop them straight in the key box as I walk in the door. Okay. Showing modern cooking, are you?
Yeah.
Should put the light on. Yeah, top dish in the oven, and oven. Put it on here because your father doesn't like it in the microwave, although you can do this in the microwave. You understand that. But your father prefers it on the stove. So we have choices. Yeah. More choices these days, don't we? Very good. Okay. Okay.
Was divine. So what had driven so many to willfully engage in such brutal and bloody crimes? Was murder in their nature? Were Manson and his young followers?
Manson.
Yeah, Charlie Manson, yeah.
Yeah, Charles Manson. How could anybody hurt anybody like that? You know, and get other people to do it? What hypnosis did he have over them? You know, it's amazing. These things, just because somebody tells you, like I could tell you, oh, you know, I'm Jesus' sister, you know, you've got to do as I say because that's what he wants you to do, you know, and convince people to do that. You know, you have to be pretty convincing to be able to brainwash people to do what you want them to do, especially if it's something evil. If I say, you know, I want you to go and kill the guy next door, as if you're going to do that. I don't understand how they get into people's heads to get them to go and kill people. I didn't realise I'd done that. It's dark in here, you can't get... Okay, recognise that? Beautiful.
It's mine.
Yeah, I wanted to see what you've been putting on lately. I don't always get a chance to... See, I don't know if you should be showing all these, your room and everything.
Julie's.
Oh, that's at Julie's house?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is a guy I like. I reckon he's a good actor, but you say he's not even an actor. Well, you might not believe this, but he's pushing 80.
Oh, really?
79 this year.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not cool, he's getting older.
Yeah, I know.
Especially this one woman who's broken up and walked out on her so-called husband, you know, once she's married, and then got into all this trouble. You know, that's what it seems like to me.
This is a comic book character, that's what I based mine off. Is a
Oh,
comic
is he
book
really?
character.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you took it from somewhere else.
Yeah.
You're taking me out in a little old Volkswagen. That was a good little car until the engine dropped out, I think.
Right away.
Is that what happened?
They tried to have all
No, that was the second Volkswagen.
Oh, there's the second one that lost it. They said they'll let me know when they come in. But everything's taking time. The results from my test and now my glasses, you know, just to get the lenses in my glasses. Are you watching
No, this was the one I was talking to you about, like the American Biggest Scam one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I was going to say what he ended up is him and his followers, or the ones that were involved in all these killings, they all got the death sentence. But it was, again, I don't know what they do this, they end up changing it to life imprisonment
Yes.
instead of death. And I think maybe that's better because that fancy having to live in a locked up cage for the rest of your life.
Because the interviews that he had when he was in jail and stuff, like many years
Who are we
after.
talking about?
Oh, Manson,
Manson.
not Hanson. Yeah, Manson. I didn't know whether he'd put together whether he's still locked up or what. But
Yeah, he's
yeah,
locked up.
apparently he was locked up.